What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Sunday Night Football with your boy Big Lou. G Nation Inside Sports as we get ready to call the Washington Commanders versus the Seattle Seahawks. Washington starts with the ball first. It is 3rd and 4. Excuse me for being a few minutes late. Had to get the boys showered and put in bed. Jaden Daniels in the shotgun, man in motion. Ball on the 32-yard line. Steps back, looking, rolls to his right, fires over the middle to the 40-yard line, has a first down. Let's see here. There we go. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the building says, Happy Sunday. Hey, everyone. What's going on, Mr. Daniel? And there's a penalty on Washington, which will push them back. Personal foul. E-Man, what's going on, my brother? You want me to pack it? Jane Daniels will run to his right side, but will not pick up the first. And Leonard Williams, former New York Giant, applying pressure here. All right, Washington punting from the 28. The kick is off, and it will be fielded at the 10. Fair catch. Seattle will start with the ball on their own 10-yard line and have to go 90 yards. Let's see what the Washington defense does here. What we talking about, E man? He said, "Of course he is. Of course, who is? What we got going on?" Oh, where's my mods at, man? E man, I'm gonna have to make you a mod, bro, because I made you a mod just now, E man. You should see a wrench next to your name. Oh, Tudo took care of it. I didn't even know Tudo was here. Well, Tudo is on it. Tudo, my brother from another mother. You see, I got the ball on display. For y'all who don't know, that is an autographed 2023 Rugby World Cup from France rugby ball, autographed by Tudo himself. Much appreciated. Well, E-Man, you are now a moderator along with Tudo and Wales. It's always the same spam channel. All right, from the 10-yard line, Sam Darnold under center. Single back set. Man in motion. Ball is snapped. Quick pitch to the running back on the right side. And he will pick up about 7. So 2nd and 3 coming up for the Seattle Seahawks from the 17. Leo Williams always applying pressure. Yeah, he is. Salutes and respect to Big Boss Lou. Greetings from our entire club currently in Wellington, New Zealand. Cheers, mate. Oh, you guys playing the All Blacks? You guys playing against the New Zealand All Blacks too, though? They do that haka. Alex in the building, checking in from work. Appreciate you, my brother. And the Seahawks break off a nice run. First down on the right side. Number 11 with the carry. Smith and Jigba on the reverse. Darnold with a sideline pass caught. And there's a flag. Tudo says, Big Boss Lou, we are 7-4 as we speak, but I'm still out for the match suspension. But mates took care of business, clear and obvious, mate. Okay. You gotta stop getting suspended, brother. You like my son in school. Well, you know that they say you can take the Italian at a jersey, but you can't take the jersey at the Italian. Ain't that right, Tudo? Oh, false start, Seattle. Number 73. Repeat second down. Lucas. Second and 17, man in motion. Darnold in the shotgun. Two backs in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Darnold looking. Fires over the left side. And he has Jackson Smith and Big and Jigba for an 8-yard pickup. He's got 5 100-yard games already this season. Lou, I knew we're related in some ways, mate. I'm coming from a family of suspension, never back down, never surrender at any cost. Yeah, we might be related. I have that same philosophy. I've been jumped so many times, and people be like, "Why you didn't run?" I ain't running. We gonna have to get it. They gonna remember me for the rest of their life. Another first down pass for Darnold. Yep, Barner with the reception. Handoff on the left side, finds a crease, and he will pick up a first down. Down to the 32, into Washington territory. Seattle moving the ball relatively easy here on this drive. Handoff up the middle, and he will fall forward for a pickup of 6. So it'll be 2nd and 4. Some hard running from Seattle here. Uh-oh. There's another flag as in Jigba was targeted in the end zone. This tush push shit getting out of hand. Yeah, I ain't like it from the beginning, E-Man Perry. Lou, that's why I never get jumped, mate, because they know the consequences, and the consequences are inevitable. I was born with this DNA, always dominate and conquer. Yeah, listen, I tell people all the time, you think I look this good and talk as much shit as I talk because of these right here. You can't talk the shit that I talk and still look this good if you ain't got these right here. I've had these my whole life. Problem. I talk big shit. All right, first and goal from the 3. Delayed handoff, and he will lose 2 yards. Let's see where they mark him. Looks like they're marking him back a loss of 3 on the 6. All right, second and goal from the 4.5. Man in motion. Play action. Darnold looking, fires down the middle. Touchdown Seahawks, but there's a flag. And it's on Washington. Pass interference. Penalties declined. Touchdown will count. Torrey Horton with the touchdown reception. Seven nothing. Seattle jumps out in front with 3:04 remaining in the first quarter. Lou, and I've got the means to prove it. I'm making fortunes just being me, who I am, and what I'm capable of on or off the pitch all day. Mr. Zoe, what's going on? He says, good evening. Thank you for stopping by, my brother. Please, everyone, hit that like button and subscribe to G Nation Inside Sports. You already know where. Tudo posted the link right there. Greatly appreciate that, my brother. What did I think of the game earlier today, Mr. Zoe? Same thing I said for the last few years, man. Until we get rid of Dable, this team is not going to succeed. We have a horrible head coach. We have a horrible GM. We have a horrible defensive coordinator. If we don't fix that, we're doomed. We have talented players on this team. We've had talented players on the team for a while now. We have inept coaching and incompetent GM. Yeah, that's just sad, man. One of the most historic and respected franchises is now the laughing stock of the NFL. It's crazy. It's crazy what poor coaching can do to an organization. For all visitors on this channel and also all the Ninja Watchers, the Cash App info is posted on the channel taskbar. Much appreciated. Your generosity and support the channel in any amount. That's right. Thank you, Tudo. Yeah, the Cash App is how you support the channel right now. Which it's not even posted at the bottom. Let me change that banner. There you go. That's the Cash App posted at the bottom on the banner going across the bottom of the screen. Rafael, el capitán. Bienvenido. Bonvenute. What do you mean the open signs? How come you started the live show without turning on the open signs, mate? I don't know what you mean. I sent out the links. Holding on the defense. Jaden Daniels under center, man in motion. Quick toss back to the running back who will fight forward for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Oh, open sign, the Cash App banner. No, I didn't have the Cash App banner on the bottom. I just had to sack that subscribe button and tackle that thumbs up button is what I had across the bottom. So that's what you mean by the open sign. I need to make sure my Cash App sign is going along the bottom. Got you. I will make sure that the open sign is on when I go live from now on. The Cash App information will be across the bottom banner. All right, 7-0. End of the first quarter. Washington still with no points on the board, but driving. Oh, Jackson Smith and Jigba leads the league in wide receiver yards. Lou, no wonder we're all hungry and starving, sitting like a duck waiting. You always forget to turn on the open sign at the start of your live show. Well, there you go. That's the banner from now on. And Jaden Daniels rolls around to his left side and gets the 2 yard pass off for the first down. I ain't watching any more Giants games this year. I don't blame you, E-Man Perry. Mhm. Yeah, they got some nice plays, but we should have been able to beat them. This team could look totally different right now if we had some solid coaching. That's what drives me crazy. We have players, bro. We have enough players to make a difference. Put it that way. We just don't have a coaching staff that knows how to use them. Period. Don't know time management, don't know how to use their assets, and don't know how to scheme and put their positions in a player to use their skill sets. And that is tough to watch. All right, 3rd and 2. Man in motion. Jaden Daniels in the shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Need to get to the 42. Flag is thrown. Jaden Daniels on the run. Will run for the first down and slide down at the 33. Face mask on Washington. Negates that and turns it into 3rd down. Yep, face mask clearly. Ladies and gentlemen, and all Ninja fans on the live stream, God's blessings to everyone. Have a great evening back in America, and we have to start our workout routines here. Cheers, lad. Hey, you have a safe workout. Stay healthy, and stop getting suspended so you can go in there and be an impactful player on the field or on the pitch, as you like to call it. And Jaden Daniels throws an interception. Wow. No. He gets down. Man. Mm. He said, damn, you ahead of me. Yeah, that was great body control on an interception. That's crazy. All right, Sam Darnold on the center from their own 40. Play action. Rolls to his left, looking, fires, has a man for the first down. Jackson Smith and Jigba with another reception. It's not looking good for Washington, folks. Still early, though. 12 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Still early. But it ain't looking good for them Commanders. Nope. No, sir. They won't like it. Oh, and he is hit behind the line of scrimmage for a 1 yard loss. Man in motion. Darnold in the shotgun. Second and 10. Has a man for a pickup of 6. Third and 4 coming up, and there's some shoving going on. They don't tighten it up. There will be a flag against Washington. Frustration starting to set in. Oh, they give him 7. So third and 3. Darnold under center. Ball on the Washington 36. They are now in Washington territory. Ball is snapped. Handoff up the middle. He will run for a first down and more down to the 26-yard line. Charbonnet with the carry. Ooh, he takes a helmet to helmet shot and then lands on his head. Oh no, it's helmet to shoulder, but he landed straight on his head. Daniel Jones cost me points today. No, that offensive line cost you points today. I mean, he made some mistakes, but that offensive line looked atrocious. They've been blocking for him and the running back all year, and then today they just fell apart. That was a good loss for the Colts. They can learn and fix a few things, and when I say they, I mean Daniel Jones. Oh God, don't you start, E-Man Perry. Their offensive line can learn a thing or two today. They look bad. But hats off to Mike Tomlin and that Pittsburgh defense, man. They came prepared. They came with a chip on their shoulder after losing 2 straight, and they said, we ain't losing 3. We ain't losing 3." So I still think the Colts will be in the AFC Championship game. Absolutely, absolutely. They play the Kansas City Chiefs here, not too far from now, at a stadium near you. All right. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Ball is snapped, handoff up the middle, and he will fight down to the 21. Second and 4 from the 21. Quick toss, and he will lose 4 yards. 3rd and 8, maybe 3rd and 9, depending on where they mark it. 3rd and 8. William Horton in the building. Giants need to fire Brian Dable and Shane Bowen right now. He's a coward. Here's why the fans want GM fired. No one talks about the defensive coordinator and coach. Make it make sense to me. Don't understand. And Seattle. Torrey Horton with his second touchdown of the night. I agree with you, William Horton. They need to be fired. Joe Shane, Brian Dable, and Shane Bowen. All three of them got to go. Yeah, it looks like it, E-Man Perry. Looks like this game is going to be a blowout, too. But if we know Jaden Daniels, it'll get interesting in the second half. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night for Monday Night Football, where we will be calling the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Football. Stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up button, and share this video on your social media platform so that other people may come across the content. And if they like it, they subscribe. And if they don't, that's okay too. But at least they was given the opportunity to see it. It is absolutely free to subscribe, man. It costs you nothing to push that subscribe button and support the cause. You heard? I just saw the most disturbing commercial ever. Hey Lou, Commanders play Lions next Sunday, 4:25 on Fox. Oh yeah. Well, the Lions just lost today, didn't they? I could have swore they lost today. Yeah. I only call the night games because I can't call a game while my sons is running around the house. Not gonna be able to call the game, so I call the night games after I put the boys to sleep. That's why I don't call the daytime games, Mr. Horton. Oh my God! And the Seattle Seahawks recover the fumble. This is not looking good for Washington, bro. Ooh, this is gonna be a long night. Yeah, this is not looking good, boy. Touchdown Seattle. Jesus Christ. Arroyo with the touchdown reception, 21 nothing. If this was Madden, you'd have to give up the sticks. Next man, 21 nothing. Skunk. This is bad. He said wider opener. Twenty-one to nothing. Seattle with 8:40 remaining in the second quarter. Oh, it's definitely a blowout, Mr. Horton. Absolutely a blowout. 4th and inches. They just beating the crap out them boys. False start. Jesus Christ. From 4th and inches to now 4th and 6. Zach Ertz. False start on Zach Ertz. That's crazy. 4th and 6. Punting from about the 11, 12. Good kick. And it will take a Washington bounce, luckily, down to the 13. So Seattle will have to start from their own 13-yard line. This is crazy. What happened to the good primetime games where it'd be going back to back, touchdown for touchdowns, a nail biter? You like, well, no, or whoever has the ball last is gonna win. What's good, AK? What's going on with you, AK? What you doing tomorrow night for the Eagles and Cowboys game? Are you doing a stream, AK? All right. Sam Donald under center, man in motion from their 13. Ball is snapped. Play action. Looking. Steps up. Quick little screen pass to the right, and he will fight for 6 yards. They mark him gain of 5. So they mark him at the 18. Second and 5, man in motion. Handoff to the right side. And he will not get back to the line to gain. Loss of 1. Third and 6 coming up. A lot of people were talking highly of the Washington Commanders this year coming into the season. It looked like their defense was sound. They got Dan Quinn over there. They've made some changes. Bobby Hernandez as their offensive line coach. They've made some moves over there. Started out pretty strong, beat the Giants week 1, and Smith and Jigba down to the 40. Jesus Christ. And Sam Darnold is 12 of 12, tying his record of his best game so far. Fires down the left side, has a man again down the sideline, and he will go untouched. Touchdown, Seattle. White, his first touchdown in the NFL. Jesus Christ. Man, they need to do something. Jesus Christ. 28 nothing. This is bad. This is bad. Folks, if you're a Washington fan and you're listening to me because you're at work or you're in traffic and you can't watch the game, be glad you're not watching this. You'd be pissed off as a Washington fan. They are just having their way with the Washington Commanders right now. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, there's no effort. Wow. It gets hard to call a game like this on social media because you're only calling one. It's so one sided. You know, man, that's bad. They are just getting boots to ass. Snarf says, "Tell me about it, Lou. Up until tonight, most of the games I've called in 425 slot have been stomps. Yeah, well, this one is looking like a stomp too. This is an ass whooping. Like they skipped school and got caught or some shit. Like this. The 1 p.m. game I've called all season, Carolina versus the Jets, wasn't a stomp, but it was bowling shoe ugly. Damn. Not bowling shoe ugly. That's a different type of ugly right there. I can attest that them bowling shoes is ugly as hell. Super ugly. Like the Jay-Z song. Washington from their own 31. Jaden Daniels in the shotgun. Man in motion. Ball is snapped. Play action. Looking. Has to step up in the pocket and take off. He's going to run. And he will fall forward for a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The only reason I called the game was I had a scheduling conflict with Deadlock Pro Wrestling event I was planning to go that day. Clint Jones, what's going on, brother? Kansas City Chiefs fan, correct? Feeling the same way you feeling. Your Chiefs lost today, my Giants lost today, except y'all sitting in a much better position than we are. Ball is snapped. Jaden Daniels hands it off. He finds a crease and runs forward for about 12 yards, enough for the first down. First down, Washington. Washington on the Seattle 49. Excuse me, 46. And it'll be 2nd and inches for Washington. Down to the 36-yard line. Threatening to score. Hand off again. Washington runs forward for a first down. Onto the Seattle 33. 2-minute warning. Well, folks, there ain't going to be much to call on this game. So I will be shutting it down at halftime, folks. Hard to call a blowout like this, especially without a co-host. So No worries, Mets. Let's see if Seattle stops the little bit of momentum that Washington has right now and goes into the half with a shutout, or if Washington scores here. 157 remaining. Both teams have all three of their timeouts. So let's see what Washington does here. Okay, Debo Samuels. Fake to Debo Samuel. Little pass over the middle for first down. Down to about the 20. Is that the 18? They're on the 19. Needing to get to the 9. No, they're on the 18. Man in motion. Shotgun. Handoff up the middle. Fights forward for about 5, maybe 6. So it'll be 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4. First time out taking Seattle. Who's that walking off the field? Jones, the fourth. Ooh, Ooh. Yeah, let's see why he's walking off the field. Damn it, man. That that looked like it hurt. Play action. Jaden Daniels scrambling, fires out of bounds. 3rd and 5, minute and 4 remaining in the first half. When the field gets that short, you got to have something that works because it's a lot shorter field to defend. Makes it easier for the defense. All right. Washington on the 18, threatening to score. 3rd and 5. Jaden Daniels in the shotgun. Tight end in motion. Ball is snapped. Looking. Rolls out. He's going to take it. Runs for the first down and steps out of bounds at the 1. 1st and goal. 56 seconds remaining. Gets out of bounds and stops the clock. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Jaden Daniels runs it in for the touchdown. Seattle still has a 3 possession score. 28-7. All right, we got 53 seconds remaining after these commercials, and I will be ending it here. Y'all know me. This game, they're not coming back to win this game. If they do, it will be miraculous, but I highly doubt it. Oh, I don't partake in that stuff, man. But thank you for asking. I don't partake in that stuff, Mr. Clinton Jones. All right, and Seahawks will have the ball at 25. 49 seconds remaining in the first half. 'Never completed 15 in a row until right now. 20 seconds remaining. Seattle trying to put more points on the board here. And Smith and Jigba and Sam Darnold are putting on a clinic. 13 seconds remaining in the first half. They trying to make it 35 before the half, son. They's not playing with Washington right now. That means the clock keeps going. We'll have to take a timeout. Yeah, he was tackled inbound, so he has to take the timeout to avoid the 10-second runoff. Or you don't take the timeout and you have 3 seconds left in the half. Take the timeout. Yeah, you got 13 seconds. Try to put some more points on the board. This is crazy. It's foolishness. A whole lot has happened this year, my brother. That's crazy. And he does. 31-7 is the score at halftime, Seattle over Washington. And with that being said, I'm going to end this stream here, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. Leave your comments, thoughts, opinions, and ideas in the comment section. And as always, I will see y'all next time, which is tomorrow for Monday Night Football. Until then, y'all know what it is.